This is all the people on the bus who got kicked off of their f***ing ride.
I am a public transit bus operator in Sacramento, California, which is located in the United States of America.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
I do a lot of breakdowns and commentary videos on situations that take place in the United States of America.
Stop talking back to me! This is a stressful job!
But it's always interesting to see things that happen in other countries, so let's take a trip to our neighbors in Canada. Toronto, Canada. So here's the content creator right here. They have one video on their channel, and it's the video that we're going to take a look at. This person kind of had a crash out moment with the bus operator. They were really upset, shocked, disgusted, and appalled.
This is the incompetent bus driver who just hit the curb and caused a big major accident, and people banged their head on the bus and kicked everybody off the bus. This is all the people on the bus who got kicked off of their fucking ride with a stupid, incompetent bus driver who works for the TTC. Look at this, look at this. She blew the curb. One lady banged her head and she kicked everybody off the bus.
Okay, so that person really has some strong words for that bus operator. So something interesting about that is this guy said that the bus operator caused a major accident.
Who just hit the curb and caused a big major accident.
Now, when you think of a major accident, you'll think of something like this. That will more than likely be considered a major accident. A bus operator curbing the tire and causing the tire to go flat, which is something that bus operators will tend to do from time to time. It is a mistake. We are trained on how to not do that, but mistakes happen sometimes. But curbing the tire and causing a flat and causing everyone to deboard the bus is not a major accident. I understand, I guess he said some lady hit her head and hopefully she recovered and she's okay, but that's still not a major accident. Here in Sacramento, if you do curb a tire, like if you run into the curb, it can potentially be considered an accident because you made contact with something that's not the pavement, like the ground that you're rolling on top of. And there are some times as a bus operator when you're pulling into certain bus stops that you can miscalculate things and hit the curb. There's a puncture, there's a leak, you got a flat tire. And it may not even go flat right away. But is that like an awful, stupid, incompetent bus operator? Not necessarily, but I can tell this person was really upset because it did cause a delay in their service, and I don't blame them for being upset about that. It's totally understandable to be upset about a delay in your travel, whether it's locally, internationally, domestically, whatever the case. Travel being delayed is irritating and annoying, and it can cause you to be upset. Now let's deal with something else. He's complaining because the bus operator kicked everyone off of the bus.
This is all the people on the bus who got kicked off of their fucking ride. One lady banged her head and she kicked everybody off the bus.
So here's the thing. I don't necessarily consider it to be kicking everyone off the bus, like, get off the bus, get off of the bus. It's more so, this bus isn't going anywhere. It has a flat tire. They're either going to send another bus out or they're going to send the maintenance crew to come and change the tire. Sometimes they will change the flat tire and the bus can proceed on eventually. But regardless to which one they're going to do, everyone is more than likely going to have to step off the bus. And again, I understand that will cause an inconvenience, especially if it's cold outside, raining, snow, thunderstorms, hurricane, tornado, things of that nature. Yes, it can be inconvenient and it can be uncomfortable. But a lot of times, if there's going to be some sort of maintenance that happens with the bus, or if there's going to be a bus exchange, they're going to bring another bus out, the people are going to have to exit the bus. I've had maintenance issues with my bus before, and guess what everybody had to do? They had to get off of the bus because they were going to get onto a different bus.
I'm not sure I'm interested in that.
I have a flat tire story.
Nobody cares!
One time I was operating a bus route, and you can see a picture right now. This strap, it looks like it's from a truck or something used to strap things down, maybe on a flatbed. I'm not 100% sure, but somehow that got hooked into my tire. So guess what happened? Everybody had to get off the bus. I only had about 4 people on the bus at that time, but you can see in the video here that was really lodged into the tire, and the tire was slowly losing air, and they had to send me another bus. And by the time the other bus got to me, my tire was completely flat. Now that was the rear outside went dual, there's still 3 more tires in the back. So you could realistically drive that bus back in very slowly on surface streets, no highways, freeways, anything like that. But still, it's not good for regular service to have a tire flat. And I'm very fortunate that no one was cursing me out and calling me incompetent and whatever else this guy said about that TTC operator.
Well, this stupid, incompetent bus driver.
Ooh, I'm so glad there was nobody there filming and screaming and yelling at me.
Well, this stupid, incompetent bus driver.
Stuff happens sometimes. Sometimes it is the bus operator's fault. Sometimes it's not. So let's check the comment section and see what people were thinking about this incompetent TTC bus operator. What was she supposed to do? Drive with a flat tire? Any bet takers if this guy even paid his fare? I don't get it. Was she supposed to keep passengers on the bus while waiting for repairs to be done? Calm down, blood. It happens. Big major is a redundancy, but guess someone with a 5-year-old's vocabulary wouldn't figure that out. Mounted curb and sidewall tire damage. That operator got an SHIT by management. And yes, it is potential. Like I said, even here in Sacramento, depending on the nature of the tire incident, it could get the operator in some trouble.
He ain't lying.
Stop complaining and buy a car. SHIT happens. I don't think you need to buy a car if you have a valid complaint, because just because stuff happens doesn't mean that you shouldn't have a complaint. But the nature of this complaint was a bit much. Like, this person literally crashed out because of this situation. And I think it was over the top and unnecessary. It happens. Relax, kiddo. You sound incompetent. Look, I'm an other entitled Torontonian with a camera, and my fat brain cannot process that accidents and SHIT does happen. Toronto.
Don't ever do that again.
They have a job posting right now for operators. Why don't you apply and show them how it's done? And the person, the content creator here that took this video says, "You're an wrong. Keep your factors comments for the clown show." I don't know what that means. 50% of their employees are incompetent, uneducated, and provide poor public service to riders. Wow, tell them how you really feel about the TTC bus operators. Is it really that bad in Toronto, Canada? Or is this person just upset because maybe they had a negative experience with a couple of operators? I find that's typically the case, the latter. This could have happened to any driver. Things happen, and stop acting like you could have done any better. Grow up and stop acting like a 2-year-old. So there you have it. Does it appear that this Canadian bus operator is just completely incompetent, or could they have possibly made a mistake, which caused everyone a major delay in their day? And it's just one of those things that happen sometimes in transit. Do you consider this to be a major accident like this person said? They said, "Oh, this operator caused a major accident." Here it is. I'll play it again. Here you go.
Just hit the curb and caused a big major accident.
Like, really? That's a major accident?
No!
I don't know. Let me know what you think.